I talk about I'm going to win the lottery someday, and actually we just got together not so long ago for my dad's 80th birthday, and we were playing this game. I don't remember the gist of it exactly, but you had to pick who in the crowd would match this description. And the description was, their financial plan consists of playing the lottery. Well, everybody picked my name, and they thought it was funny then. Who's right now?
Whatever it is you want in life, you have to see yourself there. And that's what I did.
The night Cynthia wrote $112 million on a piece of paper, she visualized all the children around her.
Okay, so this time when you buy this ticket, the one that eventually wins, did you have a feeling?
Oh, yes. I saw the number 112 million, and I said, that's mine, that's my number. I know it's mine.
Cynthia says 6 random numbers, 5 kids, and 1 positive attitude made her a mogul.
I'm still the same person. I just have more resources to do the things that I want to do. I know if it wasn't for keeping the faith and the belief that, you know, visualizing the end result and just, I kept believing it. I kept seeing myself holding that check and knowing that it was going to happen, and it did. I'm still like shocked that I've got it. Yeah. All I kept thinking was, I'm going to manifest it soon. Yeah. So that's here. So now the next step is talk to a financial advisor and move forward. Oh, yes. And move forward with it.
Did you ever think that you would win? Did you think that that was possible? Because I know you were playing for a really good cause, for charity, because they helped your son, you know, with his kidney when he was very young. But did you think that you might actually win?
I didn't with this lottery. I did play the 649, like that's kind of like our Powerball or Lotto Max. I did play that regularly, and I played the same numbers, and I always just, my Nana always told me about this positive visualization, that if you visualize things in a positive way, you can kind of make them happen, and it kind of worked.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's a whole group of people that out there that believe, like I had a vivid dream before I won, so I believed that I was going to win. And
wow.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe it's just coincidence. I'm not saying that that's like I don't understand it. I just know it was so real that I really believed that I was going to win. And since I started doing this, I've discovered that quite a few lottery winners did believe before they won that they were going to win, and some of them believe that it's like the power of attraction type of thing, and others believe that it was meant to be, and they were given signs before it happened. And I just find it really interesting.
It's so interesting because about a week before I won, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I said, you know, there's this algorithm that the more you say things, the better chances it's happening. I said, so I'm going to say lottery a lot. And then, because there was this guy in Alberta that won twice somehow, because he figured out an algorithm or something. And my sister was talking about that one time, is that the more you say things and the more you kind of like visualize it and the more you think about it, that it has a more chance of coming true. So, and like I used to positively visualize that when I was going into a parking lot, I was going to find a spot that was really close and it would happen. Or I was driving downtown and I visualized, you know, where I wanted to park and it would happen. And it was really weird I guess I took a phone call at work, and it was about some land that some people were thinking about. And I guess that was really helpful. I'm a big believer in customer service and good customer service. And I guess that was really helpful. And I got this little package in the mail, and it had this special rock that they had made, and it said, this will bring you good luck. And then it was like a month later we'd won. It was like so weird when I found that after. I was like, oh, wow. Look at that. Power of positivity, I think.
No, there's a large group of people that believe that. And, you know, I myself had a vivid dream and I told everyone I was going to win, and no one believed me, but I believed I would. And I'm not the only one. I mean, surely if you play, you think you at least have some sort of chance because you're spending money on it. But I mean, beyond that, people actually, a lot of these winners believe that they actually are going to win. I find it's just really interesting.
Manifesting is an awareness and an understanding that you attract what you are. The angels who will guide you throughout your life will only be there for you when they recognize themselves in you.
If you organize your mind to a certain level of organization, it in turn organizes the whole system. Your body, your emotion, your energies, everything gets organized in that direction. Once all these four dimensions of you, your physical body, your mind, your emotion and the fundamental life energies are organized in one direction. Once you're like this, you can manifest what you want. If you organize these four dimensions in one direction and keep it unwavering in that direction for a certain period of time, organizing our minds and in turn organizing the whole system and these four basic dimensions of who you are right now in one direction, if you do this, anything that you wish will happen. You might have heard of people for whom they asked for something and beyond all expectations it came true for them. Generally this happens to people who are in faith. Now, let's say you want to build a house. If you start thinking, oh, I want to build a house. To build a house I need 50 lakhs, but I have only 50 rupees in my pocket. Not possible, not possible, not possible. The moment you say not possible, you're also saying I don't want it. So on one level you're creating a desire that you want something, on another level you're saying I don't want it. So in this conflict, it may not happen. A childlike person who has a simple faith in his god or his temple or whatever, he goes to the temple and says, Shiva, I want a house. I don't know how, you must make it for me. Now in his mind there are no negative thoughts. Will it happen? Will it not happen? Is it possible? Is it not possible? These things are completely removed by this simple act of faith. So what is possible and what is not possible is not your business. That is nature's business. Nature will decide that. You just see what is it that you really want and strive for that. And if your thought is created in a powerful way, without any negativity, without any negative thoughts bringing down the intensity of the thought process, it will definitely manifest. The whole existence today, modern science is proving, is just a reverberation of energy. It is a vibration. Similarly, your thought is also a vibration. If you generate a powerful thought and let it out, it will always manifest itself. So generally, people are using faith as a means to remove the negative thought. Today, once you have become thinking human beings, your faith is not too deep. It doesn't matter how much faith you think you have, somewhere doubts always crop up. If you simply commit yourself to creating what you really care for, now once again, your thought gets organized in such a way, there is no such thing as whether it's possible or not possible. There is no hurdle in your thought process. Your thought flows freely towards what you want. Once this happens, making it happen will also naturally follow. So to create what you really care for, first and foremost thing is that what you want must be well manifested in your mind, that this is what I want. Is that what you really want? You must look at it, because any number of things in your life you have thought this is it, the moment you reach there you realize that's not it, it's the next one and the next one and the next one. So what is it that one really wants is one thing. First of all, we must explore. Once that is clear and we are committed to creating it, now there is a continuous process of thought in that direction. Once you can maintain a steady stream of thought without changing direction, definitely this is going to happen in your life, or it will definitely manifest as a reality in your life.
You must have faith. Paul said you must have the faith to call forth those things that be not as though they were. Judge not according to appearances. Don't judge your circumstances and the possibilities for your future based upon what you have now and because of what's going on now. No, 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 no. That's not the real reality there. You must have patience and engage in consistent action. Patience and engage in consistent action. See, everything does not always happen, ladies and gentlemen, when we want it to happen. It doesn't happen quickly. So in that process, they have something in the Far East called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree, every day it has to be watered and fertilized. It's a very hard nut, and it takes 5 years of watering and fertilization every day, according to American Geographics, before it breaks through the ground. At any time, if the watering process and the nurturing and the fertilization process is stopped, the Chinese bamboo tree will die in the ground. Now, once it breaks through in that 5th year, then in 6 weeks it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet in 5 years or 6 weeks? The answer is obvious. It takes 5 years. That's how long it took to grow it, to build that foundation, to nurture it, to water it, to build the reputation, to build the credibility, to learn the market, to learn people, to learn yourself, to learn the system, to learn how to do it, to figure it out. That's why you must have patience and engage in consistent action. But what is it that will give you the drive? What is it that will ignite the courage in you to get up and come back again and again and again? How is it that you would be able, what reasons that can tap in to that deep down feeling that goes to your gut, that no matter how many times you get knocked down, that you're coming back? What is it? Write it down. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. During those moments when it's hard, not only must you have patience and engage in consistent action, but you must turn to a power greater than yourself and just say, Lord, whatever I face today together, you and I can handle it. And I know some way and somehow you'll make a way for me. You'll make a way for me.
Well, I think if we keep quantum physics and the understanding very simple for the layperson, that our observation has a direct effect on our world, I think if we keep it very simple, then people can get about the business of beginning to practice the skill of observation. See, the subatomic world responds to our observation, but the average person loses their attention span every 6 to 10 seconds per minute. So that doesn't leave a lot of room for our attention span. So how could the very large respond to someone who doesn't have the ability to even focus and concentrate? Maybe we're just poor observers. Maybe we haven't mastered the skill of observation, and maybe it is a skill. And maybe we're so addicted to the external world and so addicted to the stimulus and response to the external world that the brain is beginning to work out of response instead of out of creation.
Some people come because they want more money. Some people want a new job, a new opportunity, a new career, a new relationship. Some people want the mystical. The people come for all kinds of reasons. To me, I don't care. What I care about is that they latch on to a vision and they learn how to create. Whatever drives them to that elegant moment where they're so present and so passionate about what they want, and they have a clear intention, a clear vision, a coherent brain, and they have an elevated emotion combined with it, that they create heart coherence. And now they're broadcasting a whole new energy into the field. And whatever we broadcast into the field is our experiment with destiny. Point one. Point number two is that people think that they want certain things because they're experiencing lack. And so they have to go about becoming the very person. So then if we reframe it and you say, oh, I really want to be wealthy, I want all my needs met, and I'll say, really, why do you want to be wealthy? And they'll say, because I want freedom. I'd say, okay, well, let's focus on freedom for 2 hours. And I let them sit in that emotion and those habits until they finally got beyond them. Now, that's the work. So that person that they've had to conquer, that person they've had to overcome, that they had to become conscious of so they would not go unconscious again. The side effect of that is self-love. The side effect of that is a level of satisfaction with yourself that allows you to be satisfied with others. And people who judge themselves will judge others. People who hate themselves will hate others. People who are impatient with themselves will be impatient with others. People who love themselves will love others. People who feel a gratitude for their effort will have gratitude authentically in their life. People who are joyful because they sat in the fire and something changed are going to naturally be joyful, not because they need a car or a wardrobe or a vacation to feel that. They feel joyful because they really feel joyful. It's not coming from out there, it's coming from in here. They will be joyful in their lives and it'll be real. So we're just seeing a community of people reaching that consciousness, and they're not relying on somebody out there to bring them joy. They're joyful because they're in love with who they are.